Hey guys, welcome in. I can't believe I almost forgot today was Sunday because I'm so used to going live on Saturday. You're lucky I'm here that I didn't forget. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, I thought I'd have like all this extra time to do a couple things behind the scenes while also taking care of kittens. But you guys, I don't know if you've ever taken care of really young kittens. They're a lot of work. They're a lot of work. Hey Cal, hey Cal. I hope you're doing well. They are the cutest things ever, and I'm super happy that we're taking care of them. I am still I'm still looking for some homes for a few of them because there ain't no way I can keep all of them, even though they're adorable. We've kind of got our heart set on 2 of them. We've kind of come to the decision of which 2 we'll probably be keeping at the end of this. But I made them little kitty vet appointments for Friday, so we'll see how they're doing. I to me they look like they're doing well. They seem like they're up and running, very energetic. They are troublemakers in the best way. They're so cute, but they are a lot of work. They're a lot more work than I expected to be. They're definitely not at the hands-off stage yet. So Kai and I have been extremely tired trying to get all the puzzle pieces in place. So it's gonna be at least another week or so of this really light schedule. I'm hoping to add in, not this coming up week, but maybe the first week of June. I'm hoping to add in 1 weekday schedule. So I think I'll do one more weekend like this, and then starting in June, I'm hoping to add in 1 weekday and then 1 weekend. So we'll see kind of how that goes. 2 or at least 2 at some point, like maybe a weekday and a Friday, which is still a weekday, but we'll see how it goes. You guys, they're so cute. So the ones we need a new name for the one that we're gonna keep. I think Boots is a fine name for one of them. I don't mind calling one of them Boots for the rest of their lives. But the other one right now we're just calling Adventure, and that's not really a name. It's not really a name, so we gotta think of a new name for that one. But we've been calling it for so long, I gotta think of something else. But I don't know. I don't like people names. So we were talking about like Dairy Girls and how could we have 4 girls and a boy. I don't know if any of you guys have seen the show Dairy Girls, but it's 4 girls and a boy, and they get into mischief and trouble, and they're cute. It's a really cute show. But honestly, I couldn't remember. I wouldn't be able to remember to call this one Michelle. Michelle. No, I need like a cat name for them. But we're on the hunt for a new name. I don't know. We'll see. They're adorables. So, basically that's all been my life. Kitties, work, and kitties. That's literally, my brain has been fried from that, but they're cute. We're starting to wean them off of kitten milk and onto more solid food. So we've got a little bit more, we're gonna do what they call like slurries, basically, like where we kind of mix some food and some milk together. We got that for a little bit longer, and then I'm hoping over the next couple days to be fully on the solid food train. Every time I hear like a little, there's nobody up here, but I feel like there's a little pause around me. I swear I will be at work where we're far away from the cats, and I'll still be like, I heard a kitten, but it's not a kitten. It's no one getting into trouble. The kittens are at home. They have a little kitten on the brain, man. That being said, originally we were gonna do 9 souls today. You guys, I was after breakfast, I was sitting there and I was like thinking about 9 souls, and I was like, that boss battle's something tough, and my brain's kind of on kittens, so I kind of wanted a little bit of a more chill than Nine Souls. So I switched it last minute. I'm gonna do some blueprints today. And I was actually thinking about it earlier, and I was like, I wanted to check out this more. I want to build more floor. I don't know. I think I like how every build is different, even when it's frustrating when you get stuck and can't build out more, but I still like that. I still like that a lot. So I think that's what we're gonna do today. I'm not feeling the Nine Souls right now. I almost did have a nice death, but that's kind of like in the same realm of Nine Souls, and I want something a little bit more chill. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at right now, and that's what we're going into. We're going into some let's switch it over. Let's get in there. I was hoping that like one of my coworkers was gonna take some of the cats. He loves cats, but he's not in a space to take it, even though we keep like trying to guilt him into it. But he's so nice that he gave us a free litter box from when he had cats. His cats had passed away a little bit ago. He said they had them for like 20 years. It's crazy. But let's play this. But yeah, so I feel kind of lucky that we were able to get, people are kind of helping us out, which is kind of nice. I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you for, and then he gave it to us, and it's freaking huge. It's freaking huge. I'm like, that doesn't fit in their play area right now. We're kind of trying to make it work. Yeah, we'll see, but it's still good. Oops. Blue print. There it is. Okay. All right, let's continue this. This is kind of like a pretty nice, pretty light game to watch, or game to play. I'm already losing it. It's good. I'm so glad I have a holiday tomorrow. Kai and I need to do some shopping as well. We need to get some new shoes. His shoes are like, have no tread on them anymore. And then, do I want to go? Well, let's get the allowance first, since we're already here. And originally I was like, we could go out today, and then last minute I was like, oh no, not today. Should I? Okay, let's see. Let's open the doors. Let's see what we can open. What do we got? A den and a hallway. I feel like we should do the den first. All right, let's do that over there. That'll get me a gem. All right, what do we have over here? Storeroom, a hallway, or a corridor? Let's do the hallway so we can hopefully get a corridor later on. And then reading nook, commissary, which we can't do right now, or the parlor. Let's kind of block it all in no matter what we do. Maybe the parlor. Let's do the parlor. All right, so before we go in and do any of those, let's now go this way. I thought we could run. Wait, is this running? Oh, that is running. It is running, but it seems very slow still. All right, let's go. Let's see what we can get out here. I think these are going to be quite important. Cost footsteps instead of gems, but the footsteps are kind of important. That's kind of tricky. Trading post or the root cellars? Let's do the root cellar. Maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll come back if I actually, like, I'm afraid to go in there before having a shovel. Maybe I'll try to come back once we have a shovel. Okay. Let me put my little offering to the wishing fountain in here. Put my little offering in there. Okay, and then we're gonna go not there yet, but let's go through here. Pick up the gem. To make sure I didn't miss anything else. I don't think so. I think most of the time other things happen once you have something. Ooh, a bedroom. A bedroom would be perfect. Ooh, the laboratory. No, let's do the bedroom. Let's do the bedroom so we can get extra steps. And no keys. No keys, but that's okay. No keys. Oh, we do have a lucky dice though. Look at this. Look at this. An ivory dice. Sorry, not a lucky dice. Ivory dice. What do we got? What do we got going on? The pantry, the nursery, which would get us extra steps every time a bedroom is drafted. That might be very nice. If we do that though, then we never have a reason to go into the bedroom to get extra steps. I've never drafted the nursery before though. I don't think I've put the nursery out at all. Is the only reason why I'm kind of tempted to put it out now. But let's do the pantry. I don't want to use my diamonds yet. So we might as well eat the apple. It doesn't really matter. Let's get our money. I don't think there's anything else in here. I don't see it. So what else we got going on? The passageway, which is kind of the only good way to go. 2 gems required though. I guess let's redraw floor plans. Let's see what we can get now. The observatory. Oof. Or the reading nook. Yeah, let's do the reading nook. That's good. It's gonna be the best way to go. Keep moving forward here. I'll take that. No coupon book though. We haven't gotten the coupon book in a long time. Storeroom, chapel, and library. Let's do the library. I do need to go back. Actually, and go through the parlor. Sightseers Guide to Running we did. Swimbird we did. The Fixed Stars, History of Orinda, Pump System, Drafting Strategies. So I think the history is the only one we haven't requested yet. So let's request that one. What do we have over here now? We have a freezer. The observatory. Or the office. Oh, shoot. Okay, we have to go to the observatory because, I mean, I could use the freezer. But they cannot be adjusted and or used until tomorrow. I haven't been in the freezer though. Oof. If I can't use any more gems. You know what? Let's try it out. Oh. It's giving us... Oh, okay. So everything's... Okay. Interesting. What's in here? Oh, wait, no, I didn't get to look. There's like a letter in there. Do I need like a hammer or something to get this stuff? There's like... Can I use like a hammer or anything on this? If I were to? Because there's actually 2 gems over there. A key. A letter. Ooh, I'm trying to like see what's in the box. And that looks like a special key of some sort. Okay. I think I need a hammer. So we're gonna have to go through. We're gonna go back. Maybe we can... Oops, I don't want to go up the stairs. Alright, we're gonna have to go through the parlor now. Let's go through the parlor and get those, do the parlor games. Just make sure that there's nothing else over. Oh, that magnifying glass. Sweet. Sweet. Okay. So all my assets are frozen. I still have the key. Okay, so what does it say? The black box is not empty. The statement on the black box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems, which means that they're in the blue statement. They're in the blue. Did I not pick it up? Oh, I forgot to pick it up. I forgot to pick it up. All right, let's go. All the windows are like closed because we're like in the middle. All right. But it didn't actually increase my gems. Oh no. All right. Well, I guess we could do this storeroom. Get another key. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do the storeroom. So don't pick up any till you fix that. Yeah, I don't know how to fix it. Unless I fix the freezer. I thought I was gonna be able to pick them up. And have like a separate set. You hate the game now, it keeps giving you no keys in the worst damn rooms and never lets you progress. Oh no. Oh no. There's so many puzzles here. It's such a, like, I don't know. Some of these puzzles are like pretty difficult, I will say. I will say that. I think we're gonna have to go with the boudoir. It's been a little bit of time since I've played this. Like there's so much to this game. I still haven't been able to get in this. I still don't understand what this safe, like this safe, still don't get it. I'm not sure how anyone's progressing because it kind of feels like it is a little bit of like random luck, you know? It feels a little bit like random luck. I don't need the chapel. We're gonna go straight to the spare room. There's like never, oh, dig sites. I need a shovel. I need a shovel and a hammer actually. I think, let's keep going through the corridor. Maybe I should have gotten in the shed. I don't know. Oh, that'll end it. And I can't get to the garage because I can't use. You know what? It's fine. We actually won't lose any money because they're frozen. So I don't have to worry about that. I really freaking need a shovel though. I really freaking need a shovel. All right. Go through the dark room. I guess it's the dark room or nothing. Okay. What would be nice is if we could, oh my goodness. All right. Not the gymnasium. That's fine. We don't need to go to the gymnasium. We don't need to go to the gymnasium. We don't need to go there. Let's do it. No, let's just go this way. This is gonna be. Oh, I was hoping you would be on the other side. Gymnasium off, dark room on. Okay, keycard system. Oops, shit, I fucked it up. All right. I don't know if that has anything to do with the freezer, but we can see. All right, we're gonna get some battery. Is that what that is? battery pack. Very good. Print notes. Is there anything here that would... Another print of her ladyship, I assume, for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as a large print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark to keep an eye on it. Oh, that was just to give us that. Oops, sorry. That was just to give us this code, which we already got. I don't think there's anything on her ladyship that would give us any clues. Doesn't look like it. Okay. All these are the same. Okay, so now theoretically, if I were to go in here, just takes the normal amount of steps. Okay. I just want to make sure there wasn't anything here. Oh, good thing we... Oh, of course, the car keys. Which I can't get the garage now because our assets are frozen. All right, what are we gonna do? Where are we gonna go? What's up? Ah, I have to use one of my keys. All right, I guess I might as well use one. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Billiard room or the study? Well, it's gotta be the well, everything's kind of I think we're kind of stuck on this game. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor bones up to 8 times. There's a puzzle in the study room, I think, but I can't figure out what it is. So let's just do the billiard room. Let's do the billiard room. Hold on, let's see if there's a... Oh, there's some money here. I don't want to pick up any of that money yet. Alright, so we start with 18. That's gonna be 9. And that's gonna be 25 minus 15, which is what, 10? And then we've got 16 is that what? 16 divided by 2? Or is that multiply? Oh my goodness, I'm trying to remember what all the things are. No, I think it's 16 times 2. It can't be. It can't be. It can't be times. Hold on a second. Let me put my little handy dandy calculator for a second. Well, it could be, I guess. Divided by 16, which would be 2 again. So, is it 2? Oh, it was 2. Okay. And a couple keys. Alright. Alright, we have a lot of steps and nowhere to go. A lot of steps and nowhere to go. Okay. Let's go back outside for a second. I wish I could figure... I don't think this has anything to do with it. I keep looking at this. I don't think this has anything... Like, that's not giving me any indications of... I'm just trying to see if, like, there's something we missed, but now that we can look at this really in detail, but I'm not seeing any indications of what the code... I mean, I would assume that the code would be in here, but I'm not seeing any indications of what the code could possibly be. It's not like they left out a note saying code, you know, code is code is 1 2 3 4 5 or something like that. I feel like there's something with the can. I don't know. I feel like there's something here, but I honestly I don't know anymore. Maybe the number of shoes she's got in there. There's this little doll that I feel like we should be able to do something with. I just feel like we should be doing something with everything. And there's this too, which is still going, but we can't hear it at all. Huh. Now I'm like looking at everything. I'm like, what's there to know? There has to be something in that chest or in that safe. You know what I'm saying? Like there has to be something in that safe. But what, I don't know. I got kittied, you guys. There's a cutie patootie right next to me. I assume she escaped.
They all escaped.
They all escaped.
Well, Dorian was first.
You guys are escaping from your cage. There's so much work, you guys. There's so much work. They're too small for everything we have. Oh my god, we're keeping one who's a shoulder cat, and I absolutely love the fact that she's a shoulder cat. I hope she never grows out of that or becomes too fat. Please. They're so cute. They're so cute. I'm also like, please, someone take them off my hand right now. Ow, ow, ow. With your little kitty claws. I can feel you purring on me. Alright, I was just hoping that there was a shovel or something down here, but there was not a shovel down here.
Watching your fingers go.
Yeah? You're gonna attack my face? Oh, attack my headset? Attack my headset. Alright. We'll making little biscuits. Making little biscuits on me. Guys, I'm donated blood for the cause. Donated blood for the cause. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, you're gonna. Okay, there's nothing down here. I'm not seeing anything down here. All right. Nothing down there. Oh my god, we're trying not to make iPad kitties, but I think one just got introduced to screens. Watching the TV very closely. Okay, I do have 3 of those. There's the 4th one I still need to get. Honestly, we might be done this round because I can't find a way to get around. Hi, cutie. Oh, I can't find a way. Oh, someone sneezed. No, no, you can't eat that. You can't eat that. It's my little mic. I can't find a way to get around. Boop 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 boo. Out of room cellars. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's visit the apple orchard.
Down. All right.
All right. Bye, cutie. That's the one I'm keeping. That's my cat. That's the one I need to rename, you guys. Adventure is not really a name, but that's what we've been calling her. Because she definitely likes to get in trouble. Okay, let's check out the orchard really quick before we call it a full day. God, you guys are so soft too. The little fluff balls, and you can still pick them up in one hand. They're so cute. They're so cute. And there's definitely something. I got that one. Can I see what time it is? No numbers anywhere. There's something in here. There is the gardening book. That. What's that? Can I pick that up? It looks like I should be able to it looks like I should be able to pick that up. Is that something important? It's like a little table. It's not a table, but it's a little doll table. No, it's like a. All I can think of is putting like a rock sphere on top of it, but it's actually for something else. I can't think of what it is. It's like it would be like to like. There's something in here that I need to really look at. Let's just take a look. Let's just take a quick look to see if there's anything. that I could be potentially missing. Have I not read this? I could have sworn I did read this. When I first came to the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed. Yeah, among my commission duties, I've been tasked with conservation of the no less. Okay, yeah, here goes. The majority of these discovered only draftable in the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. Terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall in this category. Barren ground, poor soil, good soil, rich soil. Survey results. Oh, so now we know this one is like almost never gonna have anything. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundkeepers was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would prefer a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it is clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appeared in the wings. To quantify soil quality damage of the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields, the survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom from the greenhouse. Okay. So, like, the second one would be awful, but this one right above it would have a lot of soil or a lot of fruit because the fruit does spread. Okay, interesting. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made a long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. Installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, and almost every room in the house had to be covered to new fixings and wirings. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and not powered by gasoline, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. Smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are critically necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When these smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources. I'm turning off everything. After a few months of idleness, I have a new cause to champion. I have submitted a request for change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel Orina. After all, as beautiful as that statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I did not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday, and she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I've forgotten how to access the inner garden. Oh, this is what I need to know. Am too scared to chastisement to probe for the perimeter of a third time. My best renditioning, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Mina's description in the chapel. Okay, there's something about this. There's something about getting into the inner. I want, but how am I supposed to get in there? Oh. Yes, I want to get in. I have seen the cloister a couple times. This is what they were. Can I do? I can't really do anything with that. I already turned that on. I want to keep it on. I want to keep all those on for now. I have a feeling if I keep all those on for now, something will happen. Okay. No apples are in any of these buckets, though. All right. That's it. That's it. I need a fourth. There's a fourth room that I'm still looking for. I mean, I think there's actually more than 4 rooms, but there's for sure 4 rooms that I'm looking for. All right, let's, I guess, call it a day. That freezer kind of really froze. Like, doing the freezer was probably not a great idea, but I wanted to try it out. All right. Doing that freezer probably. Hold on a second. Ugh. right. Fair enough. I just got an email. Okay. So we had what? Charming cottage. If I could have made it to the foundation, we could have kept going, but I didn't end up getting to the foundation. So let's try this again. But we did find one new room. I could have done 2 new rooms, I guess. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I got the hiccups all of a sudden. All right, day 22. So honestly, even though I had the freezer, I probably shouldn't have done the freezer until I had more stuff. But now I've got 5. Well, I'll have 7 coins right away, and I'll at least have 1 gem going off. Okay, let's do that again. I do like starting knowing what I've got going on. Spare room or the hallway? Let's do the hallway for now. The bedroom, the dining room. Let's do the dining room. That'll be helpful later on. I think we can, that'll be helpful later on. Coat check. The broken lever. Or the observatory. We can do the observatory. Let's do the observatory now. Unfortunately, that takes up all of our gem. I don't want to go in there quite yet. Okay, I know. It's like such a weirdo. I do want to go there, but not yet. Let's, all right, so now, okay. Let's go see what, if we have the shrine, I would like to see, I haven't gotten the shrine in like a very long time. I haven't gotten the shrine as an option in a very long time. Shelter though. Okay, you know what? We have to do the shrine. It's a new one. I need to see with my eyes what we can do here. This is the first time we've been here. Make an offering of coins may result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing from last night. Okay. Let's give half. Yeah, let's give half. High roller. Each time you draft a shop room, gain an ivory dice and gain 5 coins each time you roll an ivory dice. Blessing duration 3 days. Oh, because I gave it 3 coins. Okay. Is there anywhere else? Like, is there anything else for me to explore? Maybe not. I was kind of hoping that there would be a gas chamber in here. Not a gas chamber. That was a bad word. Like a gas valve that I could have turned on, but okay. Take back gold? Better not. Better not. Let's not. You can take back the gold. Oh my goodness. I don't. Better not. Not yet. This is I don't want to make the shrine angry the first time we come in there. No. Okay. So let us go through. Okay, what are we gonna get today? One of these days is gonna be a not so great day, but that's okay. And apples are extra delicious, very good. And the slice plus 3 steps. Okay, so anytime we have an apple now, we'll get more steps from the apple. Okay. Fair. We have a den, the storeroom, and the passageway. So let's do the den. Keep that going. Keep that open. Let's go. Oh my goodness. I don't have any keys. I don't have any keys. We've got the reading nook, storeroom, and commissary. Oh, I would like the commissary, but I don't. That's going the wrong way. So I need the reading nook. I need the reading nook because the commissary is going the wrong way. The magnifying glass. Okay. You know, sometimes, like, I did its job. It did its job a few times, but I don't know if I need it anymore now. West wing. Corridors are always unlocked. Or the library. I don't really need the library right now. The West Wing. Let's do the West Wing. Let's do the West Wing. Is there anything that we're missing that we couldn't have seen before? Nah, looks like it's basically there. Okay. The chapel, the storeroom, or passageway. Let's do the storeroom. It's actually a pretty good way to. The battery's in here now? Oh my goodness, the battery's in here too. Battery pack. Battery pack. Okay. We have a couple of things. Very good. Very good. All right. We're gonna do the bedroom. Oh. The garage. Yeah, let's do the garage. The garage is usually pretty good. I will need the utility closet. Here, let's get our keys really quick before we... All right. I don't have the car keys, which I will need for that. Okay. I don't have the car keys yet. Anything else I could like pick up here? I don't see anything else. Okay. That's just a note about the car and the driver who not so good. Okay. So we will need the utility box. All right, back down now to the dining room, maybe? I guess that's where we're gonna have to go. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, we can go through the hallway. But let's just try going through the dining room. We don't know what's served yet because we haven't gotten a high enough room. Let's see what we get if we go this way, straight. The parlor, a corridor, or the courtyard. Let's try the corridor. I'm gonna go straight. I'm gonna see if I can get straight to the foundation. Let's see if we can get to the foundation. We can. Okay, perfect. I'm not gonna go that way yet. Awesome. I want to explore more. What do we got this way? This is... Okay, so we can do the parlor, which would be kind of good as well. Drawing room. Or the pantry. Either the parlor or the pantry. The pantry will give me a couple steps and some coin. The parlor will give me... Let's do the parlor. We're gonna need gems. The parlor will give me 2 gems. And the coin purse! Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right, let's pick this up. What do we have here? What do we say? One of the other statements is false. One of the other boxes contains gems. If you replace the word one in the other 2 statements with both, they will both... Wait, hold on a second. If you replace the word one in the other 2 statements with both, they will both be false. So both of the other statements are false. Both of the other boxes contain gems, which means it's got to be white. Okay. Thank you for the gems. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, a bedroom? The library. Ooh, no. And the commissary. Again, I'd love to have the commissary, but that's kind of killing it. So let's get the bedroom. I do want the commissary because I don't have a way. I have 5 keys. Guys, I do have 5 keys. Oh, you know what? It's okay. We will. There was a box in the den that I probably could have opened, but it's fine. I kind of want to keep him for a second. Oh, the commissary will go up. That will be very helpful. Yes, let's use the commissary for that. Okay. We also have a coin purse. Oh, I see. Peek without P. I get that's the with and without. I get it now. With and without. I don't know if that means anything. You guys, I don't know if that means anything. 50%. Oh, we're on day 22. We're on day 22. I need 8 for the sledgehammer and 10 for the metal detector. Ugh, we're down some. All right. It's okay. We'll just have to find some more. Go check. Chapel. Oh, the chapel. I could redraw, actually. Dare I redraw now? Yeah, let's redraw now. And we have 9 coins. Perfect. 2 for the veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. I don't really have any green rooms, and it's going to take 2 gems. Let's do the pantry instead. But before I do that... Do I get the metal detector or do I get the you know what? Maybe I should get the metal detector first, because that'll help maybe get some more coins for the sledgehammer. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get that first. All right, and then. Apples are going to give us more steps today. Perfect. All right, so that's all we got going on. In oh, the coin purse gave us an extra. Nice. And if we can get 2 more, I can get the courtyard. Ooh, all of these are gonna dead end it, which isn't terrible actually. Let's do the closet. See what items we can get here. Just a key and a gem? That's it? That's all you got for me in here? That's not very much. Is there anything about this receipt that's like 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges? Bridget. Why does Bridget look weird? It's like they like changed the way they said it. Okay. I don't know. I think I still need 8 though, don't I? Yeah, 8 for the sledgehammer. Okay. Fair. So if we're gonna go back, we're gonna go back through the hallway now. Still haven't. Okay, that'll go straight up there. But I'm not done exploring the hallway. We have another way we can go this way. The utility closet. Oh, yes. But I don't have the car key. Do I have the car key? Oh, I don't even have the car keys. I don't have the car keys. That's all right. Gym off. Garage on. All right, keycard system's still on. I haven't gotten the security room in a while. But the garage is on. So we can open that up. It'll bring us back through the den. Okay. I have some steps. We'll be okay. Through this way, yeah. See, I want to get... We're just gonna have to use a key. All right, lucky dice. And some... Now I can buy a hammer. Now I can buy a hammer. All right. To the garage. There it goes. I was like, hello? All right. Can I still probably can't get in the car though, right? Not without the keys. I can't even bash it in. Okay. Fair. The west gate will just take me to the shrine for now. So now we can go up. Up through to the foundation. Okay, so let's go up through the foundation now. Okay. Surprised we still haven't gotten a high enough one dinner for the all right. Oh, the key card. Of course there's a key card over there. All right, let's use a key. We've got a chapel, the library, or a drawing room. Let's do the drawing. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. All right, let's get the drawing room. Okay. All right. There's something over here? Oh, there it is. Some gold coins. All right. So many images. Can I use a magnifying glass on that? I guess not. Okay. Okay, so this one's gonna be bunk room. Ooh, I've never gotten the locksmith before. So let me do that. I've never been in the locksmith before. I'm so excited. What can we buy? We can buy 1 key. We can buy 3 keys. We can buy a lockpick kit. Oh, you best believe we buying a lockpick kit. Oh yeah. The special key would be interesting too, but you just don't know what you're gonna get. I think the lockpick kit is gonna give us more than what we want. I mean, the best bang for our buck. I have 3 keys. Oh, so I don't have enough money for the rest of it. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Okay. Now let's lockpick it. All right, so we have the chapel still, the gymnasium, or the pool, which adds locker room, sauna, pool pump to the draft pile. I only have 1. Okay, you know what? Let's can I redraw? Library, guest bedroom, or cloister, which required 3 gems. Oh. Oh. The library might be the best. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with the library. We've got this book. Book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Aries Central Board of Education. It's been edited to conform to our department standards, including the omission of section deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Look at this. All right. Oops. Who else was here? Det Bonmar. He got it twice. All right. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Am I going to be able to see? Oh, no. I was kind of hoping we could see beyond. Beyond the redacted. Forward. Blank redacted the name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters. Redacted is no longer redacted. Known to the average citizen. Redacted of the elder generation. Redacted. We must. Redacted. Permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon redacted our past. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted by Agera, by the ascension of the first king redacted, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the survival records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these letters that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of the Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, the redacted, a new kingdom was born. Really? Can I not get any, like, kind of clues? Not too many. Second era. Look at these queens. All right, what do we got? We've got 4th king who split. Hold on a second. I thought I had something about. Hold on a second. I had something about. Wasn't there a book about queens, lords, barons, and majors? 4th king has split the vast domain in 3 equal shares, the 3 realms of his 3 children. To the eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province, and heart spring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realms of Arch Aries, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse, which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. His middle child, his only daughter. Oh, so the 2 are men, and then the middle is a daughter. I got it. Okay. He gifted her the southern region of Eraja, a land steeped in tradition. 3rd era. As the 2nd era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms. There's got to be something in here, right? Each of these regions, ruled by the respective siblings monarchs, has blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands. There's differences the siblings monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transport. Succeeding generations of the heirs continued tradition, but the 3rd era was definitely defined by purple commerce. Okay. Interesting. What's this? Baron Sinclair. Here we go. This is what we're really looking forward. Thank you so much for your cooperation with our department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess, it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that a 1st edition and uncensored copy of the history of Orinda could be found, would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me this censored copy as a jest. a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I will say, well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Von Margle, Redguard. Okay, he took it out twice. That is true. Where's my musket? He took it out twice. Is that all there is? That what we're supposed to find? Okay, so we can still actually read the book. It's a kingdom under the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took their power. King Destless III. The king was often seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. This Deslitz was renowned as the king of blank. No one, when he made the decision to move wing, castle, and court behind, people were overjoyed with his choice. The king's conduct to be unbecoming of his conflict. These Grand City of Fen. I'm just like trying to figure out, is there the pacification of Fen? Because we're in Fen, aren't we? I think we're part of Fen. After the passing of King Deslitz III, the fourth era came to abrupt end, and thankfully the king died. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact that Deslitz shared little of his virtues. Part of the Civil War, for understand, put the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. Gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of innocence echoed through the city streets in red. Brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors as sympathy for the city urged allies came forth in support, among them the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together they leveraged their political influence in favor to persuade the nearby realms of Arch, Ares, and Nuance to join their case. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another numbness to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fem. The few remaining members of their former royal family fled in fear for their lives to the south, forever exiled. Holy moly, how many more? Oh, this is it. And there's nothing. Oh, it's just a black bar. Okay. All right, what is this? Today the realms, and here are the 3: Fen, Ares, Arch, Ares, and Eraja. Once again, stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. Spruce and birch that span across the realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth in the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, our mothers, and our children. And there's more redacted that we can't read. Okay, interesting. With that being said, let's keep moving. Okay. We code check it. A bookshop? Okay, I am torn. Torn for two reasons. One, I want the bookshop for obvious reasons. We haven't come across this before. It's the first time I've seen it, and I want it. There's gotta be books in there that I need, right? However, I need the security as well, because I need to turn off the key card since I have not found a key card yet. And the only other door right now is the foundation door, which is key carded right at this moment. So unless I can turn off the key card system or open them up, I cannot move forward at the foundation. Oh, I want the bookshop with my whole being, but I think for the betterment of this floor plan, I need the security room. I want the bookshop with every fiber in my body right now, but for this game to keep moving forward, I think I need the security. I am so torn. I'm so torn on what to do right now. Because the bookshop would be a new room as well. A new room. I have to do security. Unfortunately, I have to do the security. This kills me. This kills me. Because I have to... Actually, if we view the... Okay, I've gotten everything cool. Main menu. Just making sure. Key card system. Offline mode. Change offline mode. Change it to locked. All right, confirm settings. Security level medium. I think that's fine. All right. Offline mode unlocked. Great. So now that it's on unlocked and offline mode, back. Or within the estate can only be unlocked with the electronic key card. If I go key. Currently optional. It's currently operational. However, oh shit. I do have the utility closet. So I will make it I will have to make it offline. Oh, it's such a far away. Okay. You guys, this is gonna be tricky. Let's see if we go down this way first. What can we get? Can't lock. All right, we'll use the key. The ladyship's chamber. The next time you enter a boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter a walk-in closet, gain 3. Let's do. I don't think I've ever gotten the ladyship's chamber before. Umbrella, rank 5. Does it never end? Is there something that I don't really see anything here? Interesting. Harp. What is this? The telescope gain an additional effect from each constellation observed in the observatory? I've already looked at the observatory today, but I found the telescope. Oh. Okay. Okay, anything in here that could possibly give me any clues? No. All right. What else we got? What else we have? It's locked. Oh, I needed her ladyship's upgrade. All right, I didn't know that there's anything on the frame or anything for us to look at. We can look at all these, but I don't know if they really give us anything, you know? So far, I haven't noticed anything. Oh, her ladyship's diary is locked. Interesting. Okay. Okay. But the funny thing is, I can now go in here. And let's upgrade. Oh, wait, actually. I forgot. Insert the disc. Insert disc. What room are we going to be able to upgrade now? What are we going to do? The courtyard? Courtyard has been found on this disc. Upgrade it. You will now have a chance to permanently enhance this room All right. Select the 4 planes we want to upgrade. We can get 2 gems every time, 5 dig spots, or the corridor. Or it's a courtyard. The courtyard is always left unlocked. That's actually pretty good. That's tough. The dig spots, I don't know. I'm kind of okay with not having the dig spots. I like very rarely find a shovel. Having the 2 gems is a big deal though. The big deal, or having them unlocked. I don't know what's better, having it always unlocked or having the 2 gems. I think having it unlocked is going to be a much better. Yeah, let's do that. Let's leave it always unlocked. All right, we've upgraded the courtyard. All right, what do we got going on here? We got the chapel. The courtyard, which still takes a gem. The courtyard, which still takes a gem. All right, let's redraw. All right, now we've got some money too. The dark room, which I actually have to go back to the utility closet anyways, so that doesn't bother me. Okay, let's do that. I do have to step through there though to I gotta use a step. Boop. Okay. But all right, so now I gotta go back through the library. That's just the lock. We gotta turn that off. All right. Yeah. Straight down. Perfect. Straight down. Straight down. You tell me we still haven't gotten... All right. And then over? Yes. Perfect. We turn the dark room back on, and we're turning the keycard system off. Nice. Nice. That's what we're doing. Actually, I'm gonna go... I'm running out of steps. But... do I need the hammer, though? I don't think I need the hammer. Okay. I could buy more... could buy more locks. Or specialty locks. Well, let's see. Where's that lock? Smith. Okay, that way. So let's do this first. Let's do this first. Now that this is off, we can... chapel, bunk room, or kitchen. Oh, oh. I don't have any gems. Let's re-roll. Let's re-roll. Got the guest bedroom. Oh, the code check. Actually, I need a guest bedroom. I need the guest bedroom. I need the guest bedroom. Oh, we got another gem here. So we have some more steps. The metal detector has... I do still have the metal detector. I do. And that's not doing anything. All right. All right. Okay. So now we gotta go to the right. And then up. All right. 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 And then up. That's a locksmith. Which I'm okay with passing on for right now. All right. Dark room. Another gem. Okay. Couple gems. Never goes amiss. All right. What do we got going on? Let's try the lockpick first. No, can't use it. Okay, let's exit for a second. Can I lockpick this one? No. Okay. Of course I can't. Sure. Let's use one here. More like the boudoir. Yes. Oof. I have quite a bit of money. The chapel might be the best way to do it, though. All right, let's do the chapel here. And then let's go. I could not. Yeah, still can't. Okay, so let's do this. Ooh, the Great Hall. 7 locked doors. Yes. I could get the passageway. Let's do this. Let's do that. Okay. And before we go in there, let's buy some keys really quick. I don't have very many steps left. Shit. Shit. Let's buy 3 keys. Okay. And I have 5 left. I can buy 1 key. No, let's not. Let's just stick with that. Okay. Okay. Shit. I'm running out of... All right. This one. Nothing in here? Okay. All right. Nothing in that one, of course. Ugh. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I should have just bought 5. I have 3 steps too. Shit. All right, let's use a key. Oh no, that was a waste. All right. That always gives me the one on the opposite side. We're kind of out of steps at this point too. I think that's all we're gonna get out of this. And the rest of them are not going off, so I'm gonna keep. Ugh. Let's see what we got. Study, laboratory, or office. That really matters right now. Let's do the laboratory. And then what can we get here? Oh, of course. All right, let's use a key. It doesn't really matter. The conference room. Walk-in closet. Oh, they did say we would get more steps if we go out into the walk-in closet. And we're gonna get a sleep mask. Very nice. Very nice. What we were supposed to get. Here's the key card. Thank goodness. We have all this good stuff. We're gonna be dead after we're dead. We're gonna be too tired to go forward. There's that same picture. I just don't know. We keep seeing the same picture, and I so far haven't seen any details in it that would like give us any indication of what the code would be for the box in the room. Oh, the sleep mask too. Oh my goodness, would be so good. Well, this is it. Bye. We're so tired. Bye. Hey, Frog. How you doing? How's it going? Oh my goodness. Ugh. We just had to call it a day. We were forced to call it a day. We trying? Yeah. Oh, all right. I thought we can call it a day. We just gotta put one foot in front of the other, right? West facing villa. Look at this. Look at this. I got so close, but so far. We got the antechamber on the right, but unfortunately, God, it's so frustrating. We never got a room high enough for the dining room. I could have sworn we were going to, and then we didn't. Oh, balls. All right, we're gonna have to go again. We're gonna have to go again. I'm still trying to get another room in the outer space. We didn't even get to go to the orchard. We spent all of our steps. How many steps did we take? 92. We had 92 steps and we couldn't make it to the antechamber. You'll be fine, trust. This game is like each day basically the house resets and you have to kind of build the floor plan to get to the antechamber. But not only do you have to get to the antechamber, you also have to find some levers to open up the doors. So you have to like be able to build your way there and get the open up the door so you can get there. You're supposed to be finding room. So you're like, your uncle or whatever passed away and gives you this house, and he's like, there's a 47th room or 46th room or whatever, and but you're like, on the floor plans there's only 45 rooms. You have to find the missing room. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty chill roguelike. So every day you basically start from scratch. There's one, so I've gotten a couple upgrades for permanent upgrades. So every day we start off in the allowance with 2 coins, and the foundation is always where I place the foundation. Those are like basically the 2 upgrades, and we have 2 outside places unlocked. We have the outer room where the shrine is, but that will change depending on when we get there. And then I've unlocked the orchards as well, which I don't know if anything changed out there, honestly. But I found what, 3 new rooms. I could have had another new room, but for the sake of the game, I chose the security. It's pretty good. I enjoy this one. We're on day 23. And I haven't been able to get... I have built up to the antechamber, but I haven't been able to build up to it and also find the levers that will open up the side I need. I've found the same west wing chamber multiple times, but I haven't... Oh, the parlor is probably going to be the best one to start with, actually. You understand? It's okay. It's kind of like one of those games you have to like play or watch from the beginning. So right now, this is our over here on the left. This is the floor plan. So we're building out the floor plan, so you can see where the doors are. You can go out 2 on either side of the entrance hall. So I don't like to close it off too soon. I try not watching anybody play this game because there's a ton of puzzles in this game, and I've gotten some of them, but there's a couple puzzles that are just absolutely like I'm not getting, which is kind of a problem. Wolf Among Us, I guess it kind of has that little aesthetic vibe as far as like the way things are drawn. I can kind of see that. Yeah, it's definitely not gameplay wise, like you said. It's just aesthetically. So I'm going to do the spare room to kind of keep it flowing and moving, even though I would love the reading nook because they'll give us a key, which we'll need later on. But I don't know if this is like good or not. And this is kind of how I've been playing. I like to get the first 3 before I go. So I have 70 steps now. As soon as I move into another room, I will lose a step. So I like to kind of try to not use my steps until I need to. Oh, the chapel is a kind of so anything red is obviously I will have consequences. Fix my sub oh my god. Okay. I didn't even know that they were broken. Thank you. Oh my god, frog, thank you. I will for sure. I will do that. All right. Do you take care? I had to make sure it works. You're awesome. All right. I will have to go fix it. You know, I'm only streaming once a week right now. You know, you're breathtaking. All right, Keanu. No, I watched that. I can get some references. I think we actually didn't I watch that Game Awards with you guys? I think come on now, give me you don't know. It was like 2 years ago, a long time ago. It could have been 3. It could have been 3. That's true. That's true. All right. All right. 5 years ago? No. No, it has to be more like, it can't be that long. Yeah, is there oh my goodness. I did watch it. Has it been 5 years already? Oh my god. Where's 2019? No. I don't believe you. 2019 didn't happen, okay? That 2019 is a lie. God, I can't believe it's that old already. Jeez, oh Pete's. I feel like 2019 was 3 years ago, honestly. Yeah, right. You gave me an actual date, so I'll choose to believe you this one time. No. All right. Well, if you have to skedaddle, I understand. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you checking out my sub button. Make sure that it's that it's up and running. Oh, look, even Kai's vouching for you. See ya. You take care. Fact check. That's true. Okay. All right. We gotta build this house out. All right. No, I don't want to. No. I think maybe that's why I erased it from my memory. Okay. Bye. I've erased certain things from my timeline. And it was not the Keanu moment. June 9th, 2019. Thank you, Guy. Real fact check. We fact check it live over here. I'll tell you what. We fact check it live. Okay, dokie. Besides reminding myself how old I am, I was kidding. Let's build out this house. All right. I really don't want to do the chapel. You know, we could probably get away with not doing the chapel and just get away with the reading nook. Let's, to be precise. Kai's always said, to be precise. It was June 9th, 2019. To be precise. All right, because we never made it to the orchard last time. I don't know if we need to go to the orchard, actually. I don't know if I need to go to the orchard every time. I think I'll have to figure out why. You know what? I'm better known as 2 years ago. I said 3, okay? I said it could be 3. We could do, let's do the schoolhouse. Honestly, last time I went in there was nothing for me to grab. And I'm kind of afraid if I go in there, it'll just be a waste of steps. So I don't think I'm going to. But we'll have to figure out why my... Hold on a second. Give me... Oh, let me just take one quick look at... Wherever the freak my mouse went. There it is. Let me just take a quick look to see. Alright, I'll have to take a look. I have 2 sound alerts. Alright, I'll have to look at it later. I'll have to figure out what's going on with my alerts. Because it didn't even pop up. It's actually not even in my activity feed, which is kind of weird. Why is my activity feed broken? Everything's broken. Why is everything broken? Because I don't stream anymore. I take like 1 day off. No, just kidding. It's actually these kittens. We'll blame the kittens again. We'll blame the kittens. Blame the kittens for it not working. All right. Let's see, where do we want to go? The parlor to get some gems. The reading nook to get a Vesper room. Let's go and get the gems. Okay, what do we have? We have the gems are in the white box. The other 2 statements are both true. The gems are not in the blue box. Who's lying? Okay, hold on a second. We have to have a liar, right? Gems are in the white box. The other 2 statements are both true. The gems are not in the blue box. Okay, if this is the false one... Wait. If this is the truth... Wait, that can't be true. That has to be false. Holy moly. Holy moly. Gems are not in the blue box. Gems are in the white box. But if the other 2 statements are false, gems are not in the white box and gems are in the blue box. Okay, so they're in the blue box. All right. Blue blocks. Blue blah 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 blah. Blue blocks. Blue box. Holy Lord. Holy Lord. Blue. They better be in the blue box after all of that. No. Oh. All right. I don't know. I lost it. We lost our chance. Which means white had to be false? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me build this out really quick. Let's get the 2 items from the closet. Right. So if the white was false, which the other said the other 2 statements are both true, which means that they should have been in the blue box then, right? The gems, if that, right? Like, the gems are not in the blue box, which would have meant that if that's the false, then they should have been here. They should have been here. They should have been in this box. Can't you have 2 true? Yeah, but if this is the false one, and it's saying that the other 2 statements are both false, I don't know. All I know is we fucked up. I'll grab this really quick. That's a dead end. No, they're just not both true. So then what box would have been in? What box if okay, let's say the black box was true. And the blue box said the blue box said not, or the blue box said they were in the white box. So they wouldn't have been in black, they would have been in the black box. If that's what you're saying. If that's the case, they would have been in the black box, not the white one. Otherwise, the white one would have been true. Yeah. Yeah, let's use a key here. Oh, that was a good use of a key. All right, it's okay. It's okay. Day 23 ruined already. No, I was kidding. No, I don't think we really need the library. Let's get the bedroom. And sometimes there are logic puzzles. I don't know. Oh, I was about to miss that gem. All right, it's okay. It's not a big deal. We could do a classroom, which does require a gem. I don't know what the deal with the classrooms are, honestly. I'm not sure what the deal with the classrooms are. Or we can just do the pantry, which might be for the best. Because you have to do the classrooms in order, like grade 1 through 8, but you're not guaranteed to get them all either. I don't know. Recorder, drawing room, or we have to do the drawing room, unfortunately. Oh, I could redraw it though. Yeah, let's redraw it, and that'll give me some money. Okay, now we've got the den, the library, or another classroom. We have to do the library. Which, oh, okay. The magnifying, we've been getting the magnifying glass a lot, actually. I think we've checked it. I think we've checked all of these out now. You know, except for this one. I wonder if it's a different book than the one we have in the observatory. We'll find out. We'll find out. Maybe it won't be. That's still blank. Okay. Conference room, classroom. We can get the bookshop this time. All right. You know what? Okay. Run saved because we have a new guys help me out. New room is what I'm trying to say. Why can't my brain work? Okay. Why can't my brain work? All right, what do we have? Reddington Herald. A new clue sold out in hours. Who did the new clue? Marion Marigold. All right, what does it say? A new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating the writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a nonprofit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margol, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Interesting. Oh, we got clock and lock. Okay. The bookshop. I do have 10 coins on me. So what can I buy here? History, the first edition. But I need 50 coins. Books purchased in the bookshop will be permanently added to the library and available to check out on your next visit. Oh, Realm and Rune, The Curse of the Black Bridge, Drafting Strategy 4 and 5, A New Clue. Oh, I only have 10 coins, but I want the unredacted History of Orinda. I probably should get one of these though. Probably should get one of these. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, let's buy drafting strategy volume 4. Oh, look at, there's all my money. Bye. Can I go out? Oh, you know what? I'll have to go back to the library anyway, so we'll go through in a second. That's cool that you can actually permanently add the library. We got the den. Classroom, no. All right, let's go to the den. Get another gem while we're here. All right. Making sure I don't miss anything. We've got a storeroom, the chapel, which actually will go right through. So yeah, we might just have to take the hit. There's something about the chapel. I'm not gonna lie. There's something about the chapel, and we were on a key card. This was a key card, and it opened up because we have the chapel. We were gonna have to have a key card there, and we just bypassed that for the chapel. Very nice. Nicely done. That is not a key card over there. Very good. Oh, ooh. We actually might be able to do, we might be able to do well here. All right, what do we got now? A guest bedroom, or a hallway, or the storeroom. The guest bedroom just gives you 10-1, but sometimes does find things that we need. Storeroom or the hallway. I kind of wouldn't mind having a little roundabout. This would actually, let's do the storeroom. Let's do the storeroom. Last time the battery pack was in here, but we weren't able to do anything with it, which kind of made me irritated. There is a dig spot if I were to find a shovel somewhere. All right, I know you keep taking my money. We can get 2 more. Actually, I want to see where we can go here first. Let's try to go this one first. We can get another book for the library. I don't have a lockpick. The corridor? Oh, sweet. Yes. Yes, let's just do the corridor. All right. I'm going to leave that one alone for a second. I need a shovel, guys. I need a shovel. I haven't gone in this. Oh! All right. Yes. There's another key. Utility closet. Oh my god. We might have to use that for. We might need the utility closet. There is the office though, which we can't figure it out. Ooh, but the office does put money out. All right. You know what? Maybe we won't do the utility closet this time. We'll just cross our fingers. Let's do the office. Let's spread that money out wide. There's something. Okay. We still haven't figured this one out. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Hearings of the Major. All right, let's spread that money out. Spread gold in the state. Spread gold now. And then we can exit. We don't need anything else there. We don't have a disc or anything. How many wires? There were green, or what, there are 2 greens? A red and a blue? And a yellow? Oh, there's some money right here, right in front of my face. Must have happened after I, I gotta figure this one out. Please check if any of these matching titles available for purchase in Reddington. Last hearings or hearings? There's like no. These guys are somebody. We found that one corridor that had something on there. March 1. I can't remember who's who. Are they the same at all? Or they are different? No, they are different. That guy is the same as that guy though. And that guy is the same. Okay, those two guys are the same as these two guys. No. That guy and that guy are the same. Maybe it is. Maybe it is those two guys. No. That guy doesn't have a beard. That guy definitely has a beard, right? Yeah, that guy definitely got a beard. So put him over here. That guy's got a different... That guy's different. That guy's bald. That guy's not bald. That guy is definitely the same as this guy up on this ledge right here. With the little wingtip. Yeah, these guys are the same. What could we possibly be looking for here? There's something, because he's the one that's on the safe. Oh my god, is he looking at me? It kind of looks like he's looking at me. Oh my god, that's kind of weird. Not these smaller ones. Not these smaller ones. Oh, see, he's over here too. He's over there too. Is that the count? March of the Count. There's like, what, 3 of them then? I don't know. There's definitely three statues. There's 3 of those little guys. Because that's him too. The little wingtip hair. There's got to be something. March of the Count. I'm wondering if there's something with like... What we got? What? 2 red books over here? Or do we do yellow books? What do you have over here? You got yellow books over here. 1 yellow book. And over here you got another... You only have 1 yellow book. You are not the same. And you are not the same. And there's a yellow book by you as well. Or is it not yellow books? Because it's in black. Does that have anything to do with... Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the books next to it either. I don't even know. March of the Count. There's at least 4 of them? That guy's there. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 of them in there. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I mean, there's one queen, right? Is it a, let's see. One queen, 4 counts, lord, barons, and majors. There's one of those guys. That's definitely somebody else. There's 2 of those guys. Right. That's definitely the same guy, I think. That's definitely the same guy. That guy. Yeah. Those guys are the same. You're different. You're different. That's that other guy. You're different. So, okay. Let's try this. We have 1 queen. Let's say this is the next one. So there's 4 of you guys. Or 3 of you guys. Alright. Let's try 1, 3, 1, 1, 1. Or actually, we do it that way. If we do 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1 queen, 3 of those, 2 of those, 1, 1. That's the only. I wish I'd taken a screenshot of all those, but maybe we don't need his. Queen, lord, baron, and major. I don't remember what they look like. Although maybe the last one's a red herring, because that's what they're saying here. So maybe it's just 1, 3, 2, 1. Let's try that. 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 1, 2. Let's try 1, 3, 1, 2. Let's try that. 1, 3, 1, 2. All right. Maybe it's 1, 4. God, I've tried 4 because there is this guy still. Stop staring at me. You're creeping me out, sir. You're creeping me out, sir. That guy's definitely different. This guy is definitely different. That's got to be, like, this is the only queen that I've seen. Obviously, she's the only lady here. And I'm not counting these because I don't think it has anything to do with those pictures up on the wall. We can look at. Yeah, we can just look at these guys, but doesn't mean anything. Okay. These 2 are the same. These 2 are the same. That's just on there. That's different. 1, 2. That's a king, is it not? That's a king and not a queen, I believe. There wasn't anything about a king. Lords, herring, and bishops. I can't figure it out. We're gonna, okay, we'll come back. We'll have to come back. Honestly, I can't. I have no idea. Boudoir, hallway. I gotta figure out flight of the queen, march of the count, fall of the lord. You know what? We need one of those other places. I wonder if I should re-roll. The boudoir, kind of not really helpful. All right, we'll probably get really bad. Classroom. Yeah. Shouldn't have re-rolled. Now we're stuck. Oh, that's actually not true. We can go through the corridor. Okay. Let's use this one. There's usually nothing ever in here, but the one time I don't check, there will be something in here. Okay, I still don't see anything in here, so I'm guessing this is still just a way to use up my steps. Okay. Ugh, I wish we could figure it out. I wish we could figure this one out. Please check any books. And the books are kind of color coded, but I don't really. I don't know. The books are coded coded for the rooms. So like purples are bedrooms, yellows are there's no green books, which would be green rooms. Yellows are like hallways. They can't be that high though because it only goes up to what 9, so it's not like you can like. I don't know if these books have been scribbled out or are they just like stylistically that way. I wish I knew. I'm missing. Uh oh, guys, I just lost my phone. Yeah, this is you're just gonna see me being questioned. You're just gonna see me for the rest of the stream being a little bit confused as to what's going on, which is fair. I think that's a fair assessment of my current state. Not gonna lie, it's a fair assessment of my current state. Yeah. Well, no, I think it was just running out faster than it could have gone. That's all I think it is. No, I think the program just takes much more battery than it could. Dining room has it. We have to do the dining room. That's all we got. Come over here. It's off. I mean, that's the it's off. It's off. It should charge fast, yeah. So we'll see how it's. Although it doesn't. I don't know. It's probably charging. The gymnasium. Oh, the gymnasium. Oh, it's gonna go forward. All right, let's do the gymnasium. I'm not gonna go there yet. Let's go through the dining room really quick. Oh, okay. I've actually made it to. I actually have a high room somewhere in the house. All right, very good. No, let's not use that one yet. Ugh, they both want me to use keys. Not ready to use keys on either of those yet. Okay, so let's go back through. Bookshop is the only one I've gotten. I could go straight down. Hey Nabu, how are you doing? You coming right when I'm frozen again, of course. I'm having issues with charging my phone, but it's okay. It's what it is. We'll be fine. I really don't want to use. I'm gonna have to use it. I only have 2. Okay, whatever. Fine. We're gonna have to use a key. Bedroom I don't need. Classroom I can't. I can't do any of these. It's a secret passage. No, it's me being confused over this puzzle. There's a puzzle that I absolutely am stuck on, and that's what it froze. You know, your mom always said if you don't worry, your face is gonna freeze that way. My face froze that way. You know, you keep using that same side eye. You know, your face is gonna freeze that way. Boy, did it ever. Boy, did it ever. All right, let's go ahead and use it right now. Let's see what we got. Bunk rooms. Utility closet. Yeah, you're exactly. All right, let's do the breaker box because we can turn off the gymnasium. I don't know what this does, but ugh. There we go. Okay. I'll share with you the puzzle really quick. Okay, well, hold on. So let me go through the gym really quick now that I don't have to worry about losing any steps. Of course it's locked and I have no keys. Of course it's locked. Okay. Yeah, write the article on, exactly. Just write the article. We'll be all fine. All right. I have to figure out. I still haven't figured out how to get that to come down, but that's that's another days. Because we're in the office. So there's this safe over here. And this is the clue that we get. Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. That says Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, and Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Barons' writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be Herrings or Herring, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. So I'm assuming that the last one is a literal red herring and should be thrown out. So that leaves us with Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, which is a 4-digit. So I'm assuming it's a 4-digit code, although not 100% sure, but most of the codes in the game are 4 digits. Every now and then there is one that's a 5. I'm assuming March of the Count is kind of important because it's actually black and not red. Although I don't know if that means anything. Honestly, at this point, I have no idea. So I will say there are these statues in the room, and I don't know if it has anything to do with statues or not. That might not be another red herring, but like we have a queen here. We have these guys, and I honestly, for the life of me, can't remember, but they are tied to a name. Which has like Lord, Baron, and Count. And so there's a couple of these statues. This statue right here, this one with the guy that has like the winged hair, we got a couple of statues with him, and he's actually on the safe. So I think there's something with each of, I think there's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, actually technically 4 if you choose the one that's on the safe, and there's some books next to him. So I think there's something to do with the books next to the Count. Though I'm not 100% sure, because like if we were to count these books, so let's just like count these ones. It's 1, I don't know, what was it count? 1, 2. I mean, I can't even count. I think it's got to be more than 9. But like, so is it only? I wonder if it's like only yellow books. If we're only going by yellow books, there's 3 there. Okay, maybe we'll just do it that way. 3 there. How many yellow books here do we see by this guy? Another 3, maybe. Okay. And if we go, where's that other one? That one's got nothing. There's a yellow book kind of above him, but there's like no books on that shelf. So maybe it's 0. All right, let's just do it this way. Hold on, maybe we just figured it out. And we go next to him, there's 1. So let's just do that. Let's say 3. No, see, and now that's like nothing. 3, 3, 0, 1. Unless I miscounted. You know, unless that's not what they want. Unless it's supposed to be 3311, unless three like maybe okay, you know, let's try 3311. Let's see. No, that didn't do anything either. All right, so there's got to be something with the count because he's the one that's on the safe. It said count of or March of the count, which March is also the third month. So I don't know if it has anything of that to do. Plus, it's count as in like count. I don't know. You know, I'm kind of stuck on this one. That's the only thing. I'm assuming it has something to do with the books next to him, unless it's like count the all yellow ones on that shelf. I don't know if we count all yellow ones, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. It looks like there's more than 10 on this one alone. If we count the yellow ones on this, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we only do the bright ones, or do these little dark ones too? Again, 1 and was it 1 up there? So I'm kind of lost on this puzzle, honestly. I'm kind of lost on March of the count. It's gotta have something to do with the books and this statue. It's the only thing I can think of. Is this supposed to be 2? Unless like that's not a yellow one. Unless it like unless it's like 2 yellows. All right, 2 yellows, 2 yellows. No yellows. I mean, I can't tell. It's such in the dark. And 1. All right, let's try. So yeah, I have no idea. I have no clue how to solve this, unless it's a 3-digit number. In which case, if it's only 3 digits, 3, 3, 0. Okay, let's just try 330. No. I don't know. I absolutely cannot figure this one out. That's the guy that's the same. That guy is the same as here, but I don't know if it means anything because honestly, I don't know if we need him or not. And I don't know if the black is the red herring. Follow Lord. Can't figure it out. Don't know. Don't know. All right, where am I at now? I'm in the office. I gotta go down to... Oh, we can go down to the bookshop. If nothing else, let's go down to the bookshop. There might be more money hanging around because of the office. We did tell it to put more money out. I don't see anything in there, so I don't want to lose a step. We didn't spread money throughout the house. Here's the bookstore. We have enough to buy the next drafting strategies. So let's get those. And then can I request them now? No. Okay, so we'll be fine there. Here's some more money. Let's see if we can find money to buy another book for the library. We do have to go outside. Nothing here. Looks like nothing new in there. Okay. Oh, there's a coin. All right. I don't know if it's worth it, but we have quite a bit of steps. And I still haven't eaten the dining room from the dining room yet. All right. Let's go check on... I want to check on the orchard really quick. Oh, I must have already done that. Okay. Hold on a second. Let's see. I'm at 5%. I'm going to give it a little bit of time. A little bit of time to come back. And then I will, then I'll be live again. A little bit of time to come back and then we'll be live again. I guess I could go into the schoolhouse too. I didn't go into the schoolhouse last time either. I just opened it up. Okay. I don't have any of those yet. The orchard. Is there anything different? No, that was here last time too. Yeah, this is the same. So is there... There's really nothing in the orchard now that we've... I don't know why we still have the orchard. Oh, because it can put out more fruit, I guess. Although I haven't really seen more fruit in the house since then. Alright, that was kind of a waste of a few steps, but no, at least I checked it out. I thought there'd be something more with the orchard, but I guess not. Okay. Let's go check out the schoolhouse just to make sure I didn't miss anything there. And then we can go back. I have 11 coins. If I get a few more coins, we can buy another book for the library, which would be kind of nice, actually. We got a couple more volumes that are supposed to help us figure out how to build a better floor plan. Let's see what we got in the schoolhouse. Kirby. Anything? We have these. Closing address. Yeah, I don't think that was helpful for anything. Nothing in the drawers. That's already on. Okay. That's kind of why I didn't come in here, because I didn't expect to find anything new, I should say. So we're all good here. Okay. So we'll go back. I don't think I have the garage. No, I got the gym. But I don't have any keys for it. Which I also don't have the locksmith this time. I don't have any gems. I ain't got nothing, you guys. Oh, this is this run. We kind of thought this run was done from the beginning, and then we were able to do a little bit more, actually. So I can't really complain too much, can I? Not the reading nook. That would be a mistake. All right. Just double checking. All right. There is an upstairs, but I don't believe they put anything up here that is like searchable, because we just have these records, but these are just my records. If I I've done 3 upgrade discs, which I didn't understand the upgrade disc the first time I did it, and now I think I upgraded a room without realizing it, and I don't know if I like the upgrade or not. I don't remember how I upgraded it. Okay, let's just check this out real quick. Let's see if our scrapbook. I do have first item checked was the car keys. I did. Now I've got the broken thing in there. My first claim ticket. Can't. My favorite floors are changing as I get them. The office is taking up all my time. I made a metal detector. I did make a detector shovel with the shovel the metal detector. Key pack. Oh yeah, I paid for the key pack. That's right. There's more things here. Observatory. Maybe one day the vault. Vault, tomb, and servants' quarters. Highest grade level 3. Yeah, there's supposed to be 8 of them. I've only gotten to level 3. I really need some more gems is the problem. Okay. Let's go down. And then I came from the parlor. We're gonna go into the bookshop. Which I need 20 for my next book. Alright. Is that... I guess it's the only way to go. Let me just... There's nothing else in here, right? There was that newspaper article that we read. I'm not seeing anything else of value in here. Okay. There's the den again. I'll take a money from me. I mean, I can... I never found the shovel, which would be the only thing that would help in there. There's the office again. Let's skip that for now. Go to the dining room and eat. I might as well eat from the dining room, right? Gymnasium's a bust because I don't have that. Alright, let's eat this. Let's have dinner. I don't know why. I don't even need it. But we're kind of stuck. Any more gold? Just to make sure I didn't miss any gold. Nah, looks like I didn't. Okay. So back to the office really quickly. I don't have any lockpicks on me. And I don't have any keys or the shovel. Oof, oof, oof. Back it up, back it up. Back it up. Alright. Oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Wish I could figure this out. Wish I could figure this out. I don't know. If anyone, at this point in time, I will even just take the answer. At this point in time, I'll even just take the answer because I honestly, it's not, I don't get it. I don't understand. Can I do the, actually, I wonder, can I do the spread gold again? It's already, okay. I get it. You can only do one at a time, okay. I want to log into the network. Oh, I see. I was supposed to do Swan Song. What do we got going on? What do we got going on? Remote terminal access, electronic mail, glossary of terms. I don't really think I need any of this. Because we don't have any other terminals. Yeah, this is the only terminal we got. Okay, exit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, you know what? I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to look at it, and people are saying, hold on, I think I might be able to. I'm at, okay, you guys, I'm at 8%, but I might be able to reopen up the studio for a little bit. Let me see if I can reopen up and get myself back on track. Let's see if we can do that. All right. All right, so I am kind of looking up because I can't figure out. So it says in the boudoir, the safe was a gift. Look at it, everything you can interact with. Okay, so we've done the boudoir before. Look at everything you can interact with. Okay, we'll have to do that again. In the study, the hint is standing right in the middle. I don't have the study here, but that's good to know. And then someone said, and in the office, one hint is in the drawer. One has an arrow pointing to it. And if you get the foyer orange room, it is also a hint. They say the pictures in every room are a hint, and study is a hint for the pictures. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, here's the pictures. We've got I understand that they're taking a letter from one to the other. But that doesn't really help me. And then it says this arrow points to, I thought the arrow just pointed to the safe that's here. And it's in the drawer. Which is 3. Okay, so if that's 1. Oops. Oh my goodness, my standees. Is that like another one? Because the pictures change every time, so I don't understand how that could be. I'm finding it very difficult. Finding it very difficult to figure out what to do. So I'm guessing it's okay. I'm guessing it is a 4-digit code based on. So we found a note in the what was that room called? A conference room. It said it was 9083. But we know that's a freaking lie. That's a freaking lie. Someone is lying their pants on fire, okay? But because it's 4 digits, I think that what they're telling us is that it's a 4-digit code. That being said, what the freak am I supposed to do here? That's the only thing that I'm like having so much trouble. So much trouble with this one. It has to be like 3s, and there's 3 of those. It has to be something like that. All right, what was it? March. And there's 3 of them. I don't know. Let's just do this. I kind of looked it up, but. Oh, you guys, did I not tell you that this was something that I put my gem spheres on? And that's what's knocked over in the orchard? You guys, there was just a gem on there. Oh, there's a letter. Here's a one. We're only going to read 7 of them, they say, but this is one of the red letters. Dear Mr. This is number 8. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all of our demands not involving the police and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we have given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully, you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, when the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there have been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of these points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that, our word choice might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading. We hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of the funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to, and you thought this letter couldn't get any more incriminating for us. Is that... Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever anonymous, X. Okay, honestly, I don't know if that changed anything. We got to read that. Oh! Okay, we have a red letter in here. Interesting. We're gonna call it a day, though, I think. Okay, what other... guest bedroom, storeroom, chapel, den, bookshop. I only have 10 coins. Library, entrance hall, spare room, parlor. Maybe I'll go back and not request a book, because I want to be able to request a new book from the library. Not that way. And I want to be able to request next time we come into the library. So let me oh, I've already requested one, so shoot. Okay, looks like I've already made the request, so I can't select. Okay, it's fine. All right, let's honestly, let's see where we're at. I do have a couple things I need to get done today. Where are we at time-wise? Shoot. It's a little bit short, but I think I am going to kind of pause it here. So let's wrap up this day. Oops, that's not what I want. Let's call it a day. I can't really go anywhere else or do anything else this time around. I don't have any more keys. I have a gem, but nothing else. All right, let's call it a day. So we're gonna kind of wrap up there. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a light day, even though I haven't been able to get on all week, and now it's a little bit of a short stream. But unfortunately, I do have a couple things we need to do today, and I gotta call my mom, and we gotta go shopping, and and I got kittens. No. So we're gonna call it there. This game is so intriguing. There's so much to do. There's so much to do. All right, let's switch it over. Boop. And my phone is dying. No, I'm just kidding. and okay. All right. Okay, so that was kind of fun. We unlocked a few more things. I'm wondering if the red letter is going to be unlocked going forward or not. So, excuse me. So we'll have to see next time I go in, if I'll be able to get the red letter. If the red letter is already in our inventory, kind of a thing. It didn't say anything about it being permanently in our thing, and I don't know if the office. I'll be interested to see if next time I get the office, now that I know the code, if it'll always have the same letter in it. That's what I'm trying to think. I'm wondering if it's always going to have the same letter in it. I have to figure out why my activity feed isn't properly showing the activity. So that's going to be something that I'll have to fix before next time. I'm not quite sure why that didn't, in all honesty. It really should have. That's kind of weird. Which in turn will probably fix my alerts. So for whatever reason, my activity feed's not updating, and therefore I didn't get the proper alerts when I stop. Let me see if I can do one thing over here. Where are my alerts? Stream elements. Activity feed right here. There's nothing there. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. It's not there. Huh. Yeah, my activity feed's kind of messed up right now, you guys. So that will have to be something that I look at later. Well, that's kind of not good. My activity feed is up from 14 days ago, and I thought it was just because I haven't been able to do much, but it looks like maybe other things are kind of messed up on the back end. Guys, I don't know anymore. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm losing my mind all over the place. Maybe it's pop. All right. I don't know. I'll have to look. I'll do this offline. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but guys, I appreciate you guys for being here. Okay, I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys for letting me take the time I need to help with the kittens and get. It's been not just kittens, but there's been a couple other things going on that's kind of also impacted the amount of time I've been able to put in there. It will be like this for one more week, and then, like I said, I'm not going to be able to go back as often. I will be coming back a little bit more. Like I said, I want to do at least one during the week starting in June. But I want to have some time to record, and I just have not been able to do that. I haven't been able to do that even with taking all this time off. Kittens really, they're cute. They're cute, but they're not sleeping as much as I wanted them. Maybe once they become older, they'll sleep more. But right now they're not sleeping, and they need some social interaction. So that's where all my focus has been kind of going on to. But yeah, I do want to focus more on my book stuff as well. I really miss doing that kind of stuff. I love that kind of stuff. I want to promote the books I think are amazing. So just gotta give you like a little heads up on where I kind of want to put some of my energy. But I do want to come live a little bit more often than what I'm doing now. Thank you guys for your patience. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the long weekend if you have one. I have to go do some more errands. There's not enough time in the day for sure. You guys take care. Thank you so much for being with me, and I appreciate it. You guys have a good one. All right. Thank you so much. Bye now. Bye.